Hello, welcome to Bake Free. Let's get started. Today we're going to be making gingerbread men. Have a little read now and make sure you have all the ingredients. Got them? Good. Before we start baking, we're going to take a moment, allowing your body to become still now as you focus your attention inward. Your shoulders, chest, and stomach all relaxing. Bring your awareness now to the breath, not controlling or manipulating the breath in any way, but noticing your breath as it enters through your nose, moves all the way down to your belly, and back out again. One breath following the other, the in-breath and the out-breath following. Noticing how each breath follows one after the other in a never-ending cycle and flow. Letting everything else move into the background, allowing the breath to be the focus of your awareness. No need to think about how the air moves in and out, just being with the breath, allowing the breath to breathe itself. Now, allowing your awareness to rest on the path of the breath that is most natural and comfortable for you. It might be at the tip of the nose, noticing that the air is cooler on the in-breath and warmer on the out-breath. It might be in the throat area, as you feel the breath move through this channel to support your entire body. Or it might be at the belly, where you notice the wave-like movements of the belly as it rises on the in-breath and relaxes on the out-breath. Allowing your attention to rest on the path of the breath that is most comfortable for you now, and resting here in this moment of silence. Do not let your mind wander. Focus on the breath. Whenever you notice that your mind has wandered, gently but intentionally bring your attention back to the breath, moving up close to your breathing and keeping your attention here. It is this paying attention to the breath, noticing how the mind tends to wander, coming back to the breath, and noticing that the mind wanders again and again, and once again coming back to the breath and the moment at hand. This is mindfulness practice, and every time you find that the mind has wandered off the breath, being aware of it as soon as you can be, and gently bringing your focus back to the breath to observe the flow of your breathing. So now we can bake. Preheat the oven to 190 degrees and line the baking tray with baking parchment. Sieve the flour, salt, bicarb, ginger and cinnamon into a large bowl. Notice how the ingredients fall into it and how tiny spices get carried away. Step 2. Heat the butter, sugar and syrup until dissolved and then leave to cool. Once at room temperature, combine the wet and dry ingredients to form a dough. Have you noticed how your concentration has drifted wholly to the task at hand? What does it feel like in your hands? Warm, cold, light, heavy? Step 3. On a surface lightly dusted with flour, roll out the dough into a 1/4 inch thickness. First take a moment to feel the texture of the dough. Before you roll, pick up the dough and feel it in your hands. Feel the weight of it in your hands. Can you smell the spices? Just acknowledge that for a moment. Roll out the pastry and press it down and see how the pressure affects the dough. Once you have pressed it out, pick up your cutter. Take a moment while cutting to notice all the sensations. The feel of pressing down, the cutter against your hand, the pressure on your skin. Now coming back to the breath, try not to control it or change it. Just notice it. It may be shallow and light, or you may find that as you roll, you're taking deeper breaths again. Again, we're not aiming to change it, just create an awareness. Step 4. Once all your dough has been cut and shaped, place the delicate pieces onto your baking tray, allowing them to spread. Cook for 15 minutes and then remove them from the oven.